Could you tell us about any other dreams where you've ended up wearing girls' clothes? Yes. I'm trying to convince a teacher that I'm in the wrong class because this one's full of girls. Then I try to convince her that I'm in the wrong school, because this one's full of girls. I tell her I'm a boy and shouldn't be here, and she tells me that lots of boys go to girls' school. Then I realize I'm wearing the same uniform as the girls and I take my seat. But I'm still angry because the teacher keeps calling us girls and she knows. It's an interesting theme, isn't it? My mother smugly stated as the tape ended. I couldn't rely. The blood was rushing to my head and I'm certain I must have been purple with embarrassment. This is why I didn't want to tell him about them in the first place. I told her. I can remember tiny bits. Enough to know just how weird they are. But hearing the finer details is horrendous. I hoped she'd see sense and not let the cassette turn itself over. I don't even think about this stuff when I'm awake. So why I dream about it I've no idea. I truthfully claimed before suggesting that we don't listen to the other side. Burying your head in the sand isn't going to help. I've no idea why you dream about these things either. But we're not going to find out by ignoring the evidence, she replied. Isn't this thing supposed to turn itself over? She asked and she stood up and began fiddling with the cassette player. Only if it's set to. I informed her. After fiddling with the various auto-reverse settings and getting nowhere, Mum eventually worked out that the easiest way to turn the tape over is to physically do it. She pressed play and sat herself down at the table. Ipping or hopscotch at break and lunch time. Those games are really hard for a boy and the girls kept teasing me. Is this still the girls' school? Mum asked as the end of the tape missed a few moments. I don't know. You're the one who heard it live. Mum thought for a few seconds before informing me that it's possibly a different dream and a different school. Do all the boys dress as girls in this school? No. Just some of us. It's an exchange program. I swapped with a girl called Gemma, so she wears my uniform and goes to my school whilst I wear her uniform and go to her school. Her father came and gave me her uniform and Mum gave him mine. A grin swept my mother's face. You've certainly got a vivid imagination. Thanks. I groaned. Me wear knickers and a training bra. I cringed. And a lacy vest because Gemma wore them, so I had to. I had to go to her ballet class on a Saturday morning and she went to my scout group on a Thursday. You don't even go to scouts? My mother said. I huffed. It's just a dream, Mum. It's not real. Thank God. Wearing a leotard and a tutu and trying to touch my toes and trying to do a pirouette. You did fall in Auntie's pond and you dreamt about that. Mum said. Although you didn't have to wear a dress. I know, Mum. I replied. I remember. I said as I recalled the reality of wearing a plain pair of her knickers and a pair of her pants and one of her t-shirts. A wry smile swept Mum's face. I presume she's having the same recollection. Or maybe she's just listening to the cassette. Are there any others you can remember, Peter? Any that didn't involve school?